saying, Zippor, if you would have gun to my head, if you said live or die, true or false, there is a Zippor in the Bible, I'd say that's a Marx brother, my dude. I should ask is like, what's the rating of the podcast? Is there anything I should be mindful of?
Oh yeah, no, you can cuss if that's what you're asking. On my drug blasphemy podcast, yeah, you're allowed to cuss. It'd be funny if that's where we drew the line.
You can get high, but you cannot. Come
swear. On, man. If anything, this is a reverent podcast. That's what we do here. Perfect. So I don't think I know. Where are you from?
I'm from Galesburg, Illinois, Central Illinois.
Okay. And then how long have you been in Chicago?
Been in Chicago since 2005. So 20 years. Jesus.
Heck yeah. That's what I was getting at. I wanted to give you, I sent you some champagne.
Make me age like the Knight Templar, or the guy who drinks from the wrong Carpenter's cup in Indiana Jones.
It's funny you mentioned Indiana Jones, because my story that we're going to tell later is the Ark of the Covenant. So we're right where we need to be. But wait, tell me more about what's something people don't know about Galesburg? What's one thing it's known for?
Yeah, it's a very, very blue collar town. I guess the big thing is Carl Sandburg is from there.
Remind me who that is.
He's like a prairie poet.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, just
so you got prairies, or you used to have prairies.
Yeah, I think Illinois has prairies scattered about. We're pretty flat land. It's also the home of Knox College, which is where my parents met.
Knox College. Mm-hmm. Never heard of it. What's one thing I could know about Knox if it came up in conversation? I could be like, oh yeah, Knox has this.
I'm pretty sure that, at least when my parents went there, that they are the Blue Bullets is their mascot. So they're the Knox Blue Bullets, which is just
like that a lot.
Weird. It's just a weird mascot.
Oh yeah, give me that every day, as opposed to like Cougars. We got plenty of Cougars.
Yeah.
At least in my world. But
Bobcats, Boilermakers, we've seen them all. Blue Bullets. Which I'm
Blue
sure
Bullets.
If you dug down into it, I'm sure there's some sort of disgusting history behind it.
Yeah, there's actually on the flip side of that, a surprisingly uplifting mascot origin story is Notre Dame is the Fighting Irish, because one time some Irish students beat up some people that were trying to hold a Klan rally.
Whoa, that's cool.
Like at Notre Dame, they were trying to do Klan stuff, and then some Irish guys were like, "No, fuck that shit."
That's fantastic.
I was like, "Oh, cool." I was not expecting that from Notre Dame. I thought it was going to be something like,
How much must have that guy or those guys have kicked ass for them to become a mascot? Like that's insane.
Yeah, that would not happen today. If there was like a bar fight, no one's making like a little costume of it.
We're the West Virginia Dougs, man. You knocked his ass out.
Yeah, they used to. I mean, so I grew up in a college town, Blacksburg, where Virginia Tech is. And we would always, it's funny how like we were like pretty redneck. It's like a lot of like we had like a really good like agriculture program and stuff. Mm-hmm. But we would shit on West Virginia University for being like they're like the rednecks. The way people that are very similar like point out the differences that are actually pretty similar. But like their favorite thing is when there was like they'd win a big football game, they'd burn couches. Remember couch burning? No. Yeah, that was like for some reason that was how they'd express.
I hate to tell you, but I think that's super localized.
You remember? I said remember like it was going to be a throwback for you.
Remember couch burnings? No one does unless you lived in your town.
It wasn't even our town. It was our rival's town. I never saw it. I just believed it. But yeah, I guess, yeah.
I definitely grew up in, so born in Galesburg, moved around a lot of Illinois, eventually settled in Kewanee, Illinois, which is where I went to high school, in Neponset, Illinois. And there definitely is that culture of like just a very poor towns, not a lot of people. My graduating class in high school was maybe 65 kids or something, but it is a thing of like the people with double wides would look down their nose at the people with the single trailer. Like it's that kind of thing of like, I have slightly more than you, therefore like get your redneck butt out of here.
Yeah, we try so hard to separate ourselves from like, and like a lot of rivalries stem from just how similar they are.
Oh yeah.
Like the schools that are ultimately just the same, they're like, oh fuck those guys. Like you would have actually so much in common if you talked. Like Michigan and Ohio State, you guys are living very similar lives. I've been in both states. It's pretty similar.
Truly the same culture and the same people.
Like if you guys saw each other in Paris, you'd hug. You'd be so relieved.
Out of all the cities, that's a great choice. Paris, the city of love.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So was your upbringing religious at all?
My parents are divorced now, but my dad is Palestinian. So my mom converted to Islam for him when they got married.
Gotcha.
So I was raised Muslim, but we did, due to my mom's urgings and due to my dad's sort of lackadaisical attitude once he moved to America, he let us like celebrate Christmas, and we could, mess around with Easter as long as we kept it like mascot focused and not like everyone does. So just, I guess, joining the masses is very much like, this is Santa's holiday. This is the Easter Bunny's holiday. Like there's nothing else couched within those celebrations. And I went to mosque every Friday, and I when my dad could wrangle me, he would have me stand next to him on his prayer rug and do the whole prayer rigmarole. So that was most of my life up until I was maybe 10. And then once my parents divorced, we moved in with my mom's parents, and my mom had us baptized. So then it was like, oh, now we're going to church. So it was a very confusing transition.
So this is great. I'm fascinated by this because I think almost all my guests grew up going to church, and I know about that. What are some of the similarities you noticed from the experience of going to mosque versus church? Is there much overlap in terms of how that morning goes?
They both have one guy in the front calling the shots. I mean, there are some similarities, but it's also very unique in terms of like, you have to wash up before prayer. Like you have to wash your feet and your hands. Like you take off your shoes and socks, you put them in a cubby, you wash your feet thoroughly, you wash your hands a few times, you wash your neck and your face. So it's a lot of like,
it's like going to the pool.
Yeah. Anytime I'm at mosque, I throw my keys in the pool and I go, Dad, look. I throw my keys in the mosque. But
they're just sitting there.
There's a lot of ritual, which I guess there is in church as well.
Sure.
But a lot of different rituals.
I think they got us beat. I think they have more rituals. Yeah.
And then there's like a separation of women go to a certain section, men go to a certain section. So there's no sort of mingling in that regard.
I experienced that when we went to an Eastern Orthodox church when I was on a school trip to Greece in college. We did like a January term, and that was really cool. But then they're like, yeah, we're going to go in. But like the way it works is like, instead of you just go to one church and do the one service, you kind of pop to a few different churches in the area. And like,
whoa, it's like tapas.
It's like what?
Tapas?
Oh, tapas, like the little small bites?
Yeah. Tapas culture is like, you start eating at 10 p.m. and you always go to at least 3 spots. Like it's not, you don't.
Yeah.
Like here we go to dinner at 7 and it's like the one spot and then you're done. But tapas is like you bounce around to at least 3 spots.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they have tapas style church. And, and they're like, you have to be really quiet. The service is going to be underway. We're just going to go in. We're going to look. We'll be respectful. And I was like, okay, the Christian college boy. I'm like, I'm going to respect the hell out of this. But I'm also very uncomfortable because going to any new church is stressful, let alone one that feels like, it felt fresh because it felt ancient, like the building and everything was like dark wood. And I'm like, they remember this shit. Like it just happened for them, like here, like in Greece,
Yeah.
And we get in there and we're all just like standing inside the back door. It feels like super uncomfortable. I'm like, I think the natural move is actually to sit down here in the back. So I sit down, and then afterwards the tour guide was kind of chuckling, and I was like, what? And she's like, you sat on the woman's side. And I was like, frick, there was a women's side? I didn't know they separated them like cattle at auction.
All right, Scoochie Boochie here. We just announced my March tour. I'm doing 20 shows in March and a little bit of April. Here's all the cities and dates. Oh, wow, look at that. Gonna be fun, gonna be so good. I guess some of you are audio only. Just go to my Instagram or my website. It'll show you where I'm going. We're gonna do really good rap shows. I'm really good at it. I'm getting better, and I was already good. So come to that. And don't forget patreon.com/HolySmokesPod. You can get some footage of Scoochie live shows, including unreleased songs. You also get a discount code on Scoochie merch, and at the highest level of Patreon, you get a cameo from me, probably in this closet where I record songs, saying whatever you want within reason. Thank you so much for supporting stuff. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I hate that I have to do this, but something you said was so amazing. You said it was so new, it was so fresh because it was so ancient. And to me, that's like a Leonard Cohen lyric. Like, hey man, bottle that.
Let's make a note of that.
Yeah, bottle it and sell it. Because I was like really struck by that line.
Thank you.
It was so fresh because it was so ancient. I was like, holy shit.
I think I said that right. Like you took it to mean that like because Bible Times was more fresh to them because the building seemed old. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I definitely gleaned the meaning. I was just really it just
nice.
Struck me as like a profound line.
Hell yeah. We'll put a pin in that. We'll put that on the invisible board as a potential improv scene. Fresh because it's so ancient.
Yes.
Well, we're about that time anyway. Let's do an improv scene. You want to do an improv scene with the prompt fresh because it's so ancient?
Yes, please.
All right.
What ho, good sir? Do you walk this road?
I do, good sir. And yourself?
I am but a sentry upon it. I do guard the road and the fields about, and the men and workers. What's your business in the city?
Good morrow, fair soldier. I'm on my way to unload these stinky pumpkins, for they are too ripe for the countryside. They belong in the city, and I've heard it's stinky there. It's my first time.
Very good, very good. Perchance I can take a look at said stinky pumpkins under this sheet on the wheelbarrow?
I don't wish to be a bother, but dost thou possess a warrant?
Ooh, boy. Perchance we play it this way is your idea? Wow, yikes, spikes. So we got a tough nut.
And I must tell, you're currently being recorded. My son is drawing a charcoal drawing of everything that's happening.
Raspberries. I would but turn to show my profile, but I will not ruin the young man's visage. That would be a shame, so I shall stand thusly and allow him to capture my likeness.
And I thank thee, and we shall on our merry way.
Sorry, but
Sorry, I had to slow down my boys.
These are your sons that are tethered to the wheelbarrow?
Yes, good strong lads. Strong as an ox.
Sturdy,
took it quite literal.
Yoked. They are yoked.
They are yoked and they are yoked.
Yes. Ooh, they do give grunts in lieu of language, but that...
Oh, dude. Oh, that's Boston, dude. Forgive me. Their language makes no sense. They're mere beasts.
Yes. No, I have come upon some travelers on the road that did speak unto me like this. Pop off, King.
They start kind of bugging.
Whoa.
They get excited.
Whoa.
Dude, this cop is high-key chill. I hate to say it. Hush, silence.
Cop must be some sort of new slang for constable, but I do protect these roads, and we have had some issue with the local theatrics where, upon taking the stage, some of the players have had fruit and veg whipped at them, both head and neck, so...
I am aware. I've read and I've heard what the town crier said about the tomatoings and the pumpkinings and such that have happened at the theater, but I am merely taking them to the stinky vegetable repository downtown. I think it's on 5th. Tis a simple mission. If it would help, I could prove that I love theater.
Perhaps you could perform a monologue. Is that what you're suggesting?
I'm open to any suggestion. I'm that gifted.
Perhaps two, one comedic, one dramatic.
Okay. And what about?
Thus embodying the two masks that do adorn the gate to our town that you are gazing upon now.
We're heading on down to Playtown.
Boy. I've been, here we go, Gus. Here's your chance. You've always fancied yourself a writer of sorts, and now's your chance to give a suggestion. Oh boy, Gus. Okay, don't.
Anything at all.
Okay, yes. Ooh.
Can we get a suggestion of anything at all?
Gus, make it a good one. You've been waiting 37 years. You're probably going to die tomorrow.
They're sweating heavily, sir.
Yes. Hold your sons, as the saying goes. Your dad died at 34.
Bro is crashing out.
No. I must grasp in the recesses of my mind to spatula.
Spatula. Okay, we are the Cart Boys. The Cart Boys present. I try to get all my sons to say it at the same time. Spatula. Folks, it's Holy Smokes, where we smoke weed and tell Bible stories. I'm Scoochie Boochie. Adal Rifai is here. Thanks for doing the show. A virtual cheers to you.
Cheers. Thank you so much for having me. Oh boy. Okay, here's the thing: is I've never read a single page of the Bible. I'm 42 years old, and today was the first time I've ever not even cracked open a Bible. I just looked online here.
This podcast is really a prank at the end of the day.
How else
am I going to get people to do this?
Can I ask you, Michael?
Yeah.
Do you know the Bible like inside out? Like, is that
pretty dang good?
Your MO? Really?
It's how I was raised, and I was pretty into it into college, I'd say.
Yeah, were you like a theology major?
No, I just went to a Christian school and kind of like K through 12, and like that's sort of all the people that I knew was kind of in that world, so it was kind of natural. But then once it was kind of my choice in college, I was like, I'm actually all set.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Let's see. So I'm reading from, and this sounds like I'm making it up. I'm reading from Numbers 22.
You know what's crazy is Louie Saunders just did something from Numbers. So I actually just broke down that there's a book called Numbers, and why it is confusing because then also
I've known and loved Louie for 23 of my 20. For 17 of my 20 years in Chicago.
That rules.
I assume he did something with Shrek.
I told you the donkey story. Yeah. Until this moment, I'd forgotten. Yeah, we did a good 10-15 minutes of This Is Shrek.
that makes so much. When you say Louie Saunders and Donkey, I'm like, that boy is obsessed with Shrek in the best possible way. Oh man, I love that guy so much.
I love that you know him well enough to be like, you guys went to Shrek route, huh?
He's truly one of the funniest humans alive. So this is Numbers 22, which seems like a prank. Like, what? And you have to tell me, Michael. What is? I've heard of of course, John 3:16.
Right.
That might actually be the only one. What is the book of Numbers?
Okay, so the Bible has a bunch of books, like 50 some of them. You've probably heard of Genesis. That's where it starts.
Yes.
It goes Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. So Genesis is a bunch of the banger stories, creation. Exodus is about them exiting Egypt, where they were enslaved. Now they become their own. And then there's a bunch of crazy books about like the shit that happens to them as a nation. But in between those, there's just this long breakdown of the laws the Lord gives them. And that's kind of, I'm in sort of the early part of that, and you're probably in the late part of that.
But so then it's literally math. It's
yeah, it's aptly named in terms of it is maybe the most boring book in the Bible, which is why I was pleasantly surprised Louis pulled a story about a donkey out of his ass.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Ooh, there you go. Another amazing line. Put that on the pinboard. He pulled the donkey out of his ass? Come on.
And we didn't even use the ancient one, so that's still fresh.
Man, I love your brain. So this is Numbers 22, and I'm just learning this is from the worst part of the Bible.
Boring. Most driest, generally, but you never know.
You're going to have to, I'm really going to lean on you for some of these names. Don't let me die out here.
I'm going to let you die out there 100%.
Balak summons Balaam. Balak summons Balaam. I feel like I'm Harry Potter.
I think that's the story Louis told.
Oh, really?
And then he's like going on the road, and then there's a talking donkey.
That's further down.
Okay. Great. So you're right before Louis. What would you say? Numbers 22.
Yeah, it starts with then the Israelites traveled to the plains.
Dude, you literally picked the story right before Louis in the book.
That's
this
wild.
Big. That's fucking crazy. Okay,
we were on a Herald team together, so that our group mind is still airtight. Here we go. The Israelites. Oh, my dad would hate me reading this for many reasons. Then the Israelites traveled to the plains of Moab. Moab?
Yeah, we said Moab, but we could be wrong.
To the plains of Moab and camped along the Jordan across from Jericho. Now Balak, son of Zippor, Whoa, didn't see that coming. Saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites, and Moab was terrified because there were so many people. Indeed, Moab was filled with dread because of the Israelites. The Moabites, I guess.
Moabites, probably.
Moabites, sure, like gigabytes, said to the elders of Midian, "This horde is going to lick up everything around us as an ox licks up the grass on the field." So Balak, son of Zippor, who was king of Moab at that time, sent messengers to summon Balaam, son of Beor, who, this...
You're nailing it.
This feels like a parody of... This feels like a Tolkien parody.
Yeah, and Tolkien was a big Bible fan. Yeah, yeah. Close
who was at Pethor near the Euphrates, I know that one, Euphrates River in his native land.
Euphrates nuts are going to become too powerful.
That rules. Balak said, "A people has come out of Egypt. They cover the face of the land and have settled next to me. Now come and put a curse on these people because they are too powerful for me. Perhaps then I will be able to defeat them and drive them out of the land. For I know that whoever you bless is blessed and whoever you curse is cursed." The elders of Moab and Midian left, taking with them the fee for divination. When they came to Balaam, they told him what Balak had said. "Spend the night here," Balaam said to them, "and I will report back to you with the answer the Lord gives me." So the Moabites officials stayed with him. And this is my favorite part. God came to Balaam and asked, "Who are these men with you?"
Who are these freaking guys? So what's to do with these guys? Who's
so, that? And am I allowed to stop and get some answers?
I can promise to stop. I can never promise answers, but I'll try.
Now, Michael, it feels insane to me as an unlearned heathen.
Sure.
It feels insane for God to create mankind and then go to one of his creations and go, "Who are these guys?" Doesn't God know all?
It's a great question. It's a thing you notice when you read it. The older stuff, he's a lot more like a guy. Like he feels more like a Greek god where he's like in the mix and he's like, hears noises and goes, "What's going on?" And he gets mad and shit. And then by the New Testament, he's more like he's this vague sort of soul kingdom figure, you know? Gotcha. He's like Bob Marley now or something. But
okay.
But in the Old Testament, he's like, so in some cases, I think he's like, I think most of the time, though, he's messing with them and pretending not to know. He's trying to draw it out of them.
Of course, as Zeus might do.
Similar.
When he disguises himself as a beggar. Okay.
He's rocking a Zeus suit.
God came to Balaam and asked, "Who are these men with you?" Balaam said to God...
do a Tim Robinson reading of that.
Tim Robinson, very hard impression to do.
God
came to Balaam and asked, "Who are these men with you?"
Like disgusted and all teeth.
Am I freaking insane?
Who are these guys?
God, you don't know these guys? Are you serious?
Nobody knows these guys. Okay. Let me get that in my system.
Not trying to piss off God, not trying to make anyone have the worst day in the Bible, but Balaam said to God, "Balak, son of Zippor, king of Moab, sent me this message. A people that has come out of Egypt covers the face of the land. Now come and put a curse on them for me. Perhaps then I will be able to fight them and drive them away." But God said to Balaam, "Do not go with them. You must not put a curse on those people because they are blessed." I assume we say it like that.
That's definitely the baller way to say it in church. It hits different.
Blessed. The next morning, Balaam got up and said to Balak's officials, "Go back to your own country. Woo! For the Lord has refused to let me go with you." So the Moabite officials returned to Balak and said, "Balaam refused to come with us." Then Balak sent other officials, more numerous and more distinguished than the first. They came to Balaam and said, "This is what Balak, son of Zippor, says." Saying Zippor, if you would have gun to my head, if you said, "Live or die, true or false, there is a Zippor in the Bible," I'd say, "That's a Marx brother, my dude." And I would be dead by dawn. This is what Balak, son of Zippor, said. "Do not let anything keep you from coming to me, because I will reward you handsomely and do whatever you say. Come and put a curse on these people for me." Right, coming towards the end, closing out. But Balaam answered them, "Even if Balak gave me all the silver and gold in his palace," ooh, that might be a Is that foreshadowing? All the silver? Didn't old what's his name get a big old bonus? Of silver?
You're talking about Judas?
Oh yeah. Has Judas already happened?
That's way after this. This is early days, but there's a lot of important silver shit that goes down in the Bible.
Okay, I think this is foreshadowing. Even if Balak gave me all the silver and gold in his palace, I could not do anything great or small to go beyond the command of the Lord my God. Now spend the night here so that I can find out what else the Lord will tell me. That night God came to Balaam and said, since these men have come to summon you, go with them, but do only what I tell you. Whew.
Okay, I won't get into it. There's a lot happening and nothing happening. This has just made my previous episode with Louie, like last night, makes so much more sense because of what his story is. You'll have to just go listen to his episode. But
I will.
Yeah, this one is not. I cannot get over the fact you picked the one right before his. Like the Bible is this one is
truly. I mean, how many? There's got to be a lot of
this Bible is 1450. It's 1,450 pages.
And out of all of those, I picked the one directly before
and
someone I've known for almost 20 years. That's insane.
Honestly, kind of make me think maybe these are true because that's fucking nuts.
That is truly insane.